Northeast Nevada is a very remote place. I mean, there is nothing around for miles. But if you'll go just a little bit further than you think you're supposed to, you can stay at the Cottonwood Ranch, a place of chores and solitude.
Combined raw nature, remote land, and a full inhale of fresh air, and there you have it. The perfect refuge just outside of Wells, Nevada.
Hey, G, nice seeing you.
John, welcome to Cottonwood Ranch.
Wow, what a place. What a place. And you know what? This place has such a good feeling to it. How long has it been here?
It was part of larger holdings that my great-grandfather bought from the O'Neill family that settled this. Then in the 50s, 52, my folks moved on here, and they took it from being a cow camp, basically, and they've developed it into its own ranch.
What I love about what you just said is this isn't something you just picked up in the real estate section. This has been in your family for generations.
Yes, yeah, I'm the fourth generation. My daughter is fifth, and I've got two little grandsons running around here that are sixth.
A.G. Smith manages the property with his family and enjoys watching his grandchildren growing up in the very same place he was born and raised.
So A.G., let's talk about the lodge here, because traditionally this has been a place where people can make a reservation, come and stay, yeah?
It is. We built it in 2003. It came up in the footprint of an older building we had there that was built and designed basically for hunting, because that was really our recreation business before the 80s, and we started expanding. So we were going to just remodel it, and it ended up being a total tear it down and start over again type of a thing. The only thing that's left, there's still that fireplace in there as part of the old building. My grandfather and father built that fireplace from rocks that are up here on the mountain.
The Smith family has grown deep roots in this land. Cottonwood Ranch continues to reinvent itself, generation after generation.
What are some of the activities that people engage in?
Well, we are first and foremost a working cattle ranch, and we've opened our doors to guests to come in and participate. We don't call ourselves a dude ranch because it isn't all geared around the guest. It's truly a place for guests to come and see what a working cattle ranch is about if they want, or to just enjoy the nature and hiking. And we have the Jarbidge Wilderness sits here to the west in these mountains.
The first wilderness area to be protected in the state, Jarbidge ranks as one of the least visited areas in the lower 48.
It's designed to be peaceful, isn't it?
It's designed to be peaceful, yes. I mean, you can look forever and not see another house or.
How close is your closest neighbor?
8 miles.
8 miles?
Yeah.
You ever open up the window and say, hey, turn it down, will you?
Don't need to do that. Yeah, don't need to do that.
The place that has brought so much joy to A.G. and his family can now serve a larger purpose.
We've started a program to work with veterans, to give veterans a space to come and enjoy what's here, sort of to reboot. We're raising the funds so that it doesn't cost the veteran anything.
And you've already tried this. You've sort of had a pilot program. Some veterans have come out, and how did it go?
They went out and gathered cows with us 2 times. They worked with a colt that had never been handled before. That horse-human connection is absolutely amazing. And getting into the mindset to work with an animal, totally being present in that moment and working with them is extremely good for the soul.
When you find yourself on the 30,000 plus acres of the Cottonwood Ranch, everyday problems seem to get smaller by the minute.
One of the things that we try to do out here is to move our animals around their grazing allotment so that they're never on one piece of land too long. And in this instance here, we're taking some horses off the private that have been on there quite a while. We're adding them to some horses on the range. Then they'll pick all of those horses up and they'll move them to another spot on our allotment where they'll be grazing.
And what we're talking about now is something that people that stay here at the ranch, they'd be involved in this.
They would. And people that come to the ranch and get involved, they really want to know that what they've done that day has made a difference. It's helped us in some way, move the cows, move the horses. So there's a feeling of accomplishment. The other one is people are very concerned about the environment and where they live and what's going on this land. And so they really appreciate what's going on here, and they really value learning about it. One of our goals is to prove that you can have a lot of grazing and have really healthy rangelands at the same time.
And I'm sure people come out here and they get to work on chores like this and they just relax, they breathe the clean air, and it just changes them inside and out. You put a good face on ranching.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for taking me out here today. I really appreciate it. I'm going to tell everybody I know about this place.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
The ranch draws a straight line between humans and nature, a connection that echoes all the way around in this remote and rewarding piece of Nevada.
Some people say there's not much in Northeast Nevada. At the Cottonwood Ranch, that's the best part.